It's tough to make sense of an 0-2 start for the Jags, but we're going to try it. Today was a bad day against the Cleveland Browns. A lot of things just kind of didn't go right for the Jaguars, including this play. Early on in the game, really good coverage here from Ronald Darby, but Deshaun Watson doing well. Things we saw Deshaun Watson doing when he was with the Texans. But check this play out. Darby on the sideline, almost with the interception, only for it to go into the hands of Jerry Jeudy. It was that kind of a day for the Jaguars all around. Overall, the Jaguars defense didn't play a bad game. Held the Browns for just 18 points, but the Jaguars offense left a lot to be desired. Now, that's probably the only bad play I'm going to say. Let's take a look at some of the positives. Let's try and at least keep some silver linings to this thing, right? There were some good things that we saw. Foye Oluokun slides in for the sack. Now, one thing that's really frustrated me about this defense is some of the rotations. Even former Jaguar Jamal Agnew was tweeting during the game and said, why isn't Foye on the field for every play? Because Foye is a playmaker. Jaguars brought him here to make plays, and this rotation thing that Ryan Nielsen's got going is taking Foye out on some key plays. You see what happens when he's on the field, right? He tends to make plays. He's been a tackling machine since he got to Jacksonville, and even before then, he's the guy on the field. Just my 2 cents there. But positive from the Jaguars offense, maybe the only positive from the Jaguars offense. Take a look at this play. Brian Thomas Jr. is a dude. He is a rookie and he just keeps making plays. Trevor Lawrence, BTJ, 66-yard spark. That's the kind of play you want to see from the rookie. The Jaguars brought him here to be this kind of playmaker. And you know what? He's already shown that he is that kind of guy. A receiver that the Jaguars haven't had one like in a long time. Trevor Lawrence to Brian Thomas Jr. is a connection that we need to see more of. They have got to figure out ways to get the ball into Seven's hands because so far, he just tends to make plays like that one. That's what we've seen 2 weeks through the season. I don't know how they can get him more involved, but they've got to figure out a way to do it. Now, another new addition to the Jaguars team that has had some good impacts is Eric Armstead. Now, this is a way that Eric made an impact on the game without maybe filling up the stat sheet. This is late in the game. Jaguars are trying to figure out a way to get back and get the lead. Armstead forces back-to-back holding penalties, and all of a sudden the Browns went from field goal range to like 3rd and 36 way on the other side near the 50-yard line. Armstead is a guy. He is a really good player. That's a way you can impact a game that if you just box score watch, maybe you don't see that Armstead was changing the game like that out there on the field. Didn't get a sack today for the Jaguars, but those holding penalties that he forced were a key part of the Jaguars game. Kept points off the board for the Browns and kept the Jaguars alive in this thing, even if they couldn't figure out a way to walk away with the win. But he definitely did his part out there. We're going to try and continue to answer the questions and figure out what's going on around this 0-2 football team and if they can get back on the right track against the Buffalo Bills. They got Monday Night Football right around the corner, and that Bills team, whew, they look pretty good. Me and Frank Frangi will try and answer all the questions on the next episode of Teal the Show. That's coming your way tomorrow night at 11:20 right here on Channel 4. It's going to be a tough Monday, but we'll try and work through everything you need to know about your favorite team. Come hang out with us tomorrow night right here on Channel 4. That'll do it for sports.